Made it to Seville on the train. It's 11 in the morning. Had an awesome sleep last night after walking so long. Oh, so much walking, but it felt good. And the sleep was awesome. It was just what I needed. So early morning, and now I'm here. It's actually the sunniest city in Europe, and it happens to be kind of a rainy forecast. I seem to bring the rain where I go, so it's okay. It's cool. Feels good. All right. Made it to Seville and just checked into my hotel. Really cool little place. It's called the Well Done Cathedral, and it's really close to the cathedral, which may be where it got its name, right? So anyway, front desk staff was really cool. It's a nice little room. I like it. There's a terrace behind me. I'll show it. Yeah, so far I would recommend this place. I believe they gave me a free upgrade. I'm not completely positive. Yeah, it's nice and clean. It seems to be in a really good location, and nice, pretty bed. It looks comfy. Cool terrace, and the guy at the front was super cool and friendly, gave me tons of information, took his time. It's always nice when you travel somewhere and somebody's like that with you, because it kind of takes the guesswork out of it. Yeah, kind of gorgeous around here. The niños have been released from school. So, pretty view. Wine, chorizo, fried anchovies. If you are ever visiting Spain, these little dudes right here, like, they're fried whole. So you eat them with the tail and all the rest of it. I actually watched Anthony Bourdain do this somewhere, I don't even remember, and I was like, those look delicious. So I tried them years ago when I was in Barcelona for the first time, and they are really amazing. In the States, I'm not really sure I'd really get on board with anchovies because they're not fried and amazing like this. But if you are in Spain, try them. Just pop them in your mouth like a French fry. Super good. Worth the risk, maybe. All right. So sitting here in Seville at a little cafe, and I have some travel tips, which I kind of think is the point of this whole video, because I certainly love watching you guys and getting so many tips from you guys. So people ask me a lot why I travel so much, like what's the deal behind it. It's not just to relax or to like go to a beautiful place or anything like that. A lot of it has to do with I'm searching for emotions. I'm 43 years old, and I started traveling when I was young. I moved to Idaho when I was 16 and farmed in between my 10th and 11th grade year. I've just kind of always been like, take a leap of faith, you know, see what's out there, see what you can find, learn something new. But as I got older, all sorts of things it was kind of sad because I used to get so like amped up and excited to travel somewhere. And then I realized as I got older, like some of that excitement left, and it just was how it was. It wasn't that I didn't have gratitude or wasn't grateful for where I was going. It was just that I've done a lot of cool things, and that genuine like youthful like excitement kind of left. So as I'm older, I am in search for these new emotions because I believe that we can feel new things. It's not like, you know, I'm in a place right now that I've never been before. And I know along the way I'll feel some new things, new emotions, and that's a really, really cool thing. So my advice is when you go somewhere, do everything that you can to pay close attention to everything. How things are built, how things smell and taste and feel, the sounds that you hear just walking down the street. For example, I was in Malaga yesterday, and there were these times that I'd walk down the street and I'd smell like a little bit of soap in the air, and then there were times that I would smell what smelled to me kind of like cotton candy. And where I live in Fort Worth, that's not normal, you know, so it's just a cool new emotion. And even like I just recently, the sun's going down a little bit, but I had the sun shining on me, and the way that the sun even feels in different latitudes around the earth is different. I was in Morocco in June. The heat is different. I'm from Texas. The heat is different. The way it feels here, it's different. Pay attention to all those little things. And for me, I think that's some of the best advice that I can give anyone is be very present in the moment. Nothing else matters. No future, no past, just exactly where you are. To sip and savor a glass of wine that, you know, you know, it's dictated by the sun, which is 93 million miles away from planet Earth. And some craftsman made what I just showed you. It's just amazing. People are amazing. People are interesting. So that's my advice for this particular one is come as close as you can to purity when you travel, so you can experience new emotions for yourself and hopefully share them with somebody that you love and care about. Or if you travel solo like me, allow it to be a time of healing. Instead of like a vacation where you go to relax, you kind of go to heal and do some introspective thinking. I think that's where it's at.
Tu hijo juega.
Greatness. In Seville, bullfighting is super serious. It's still practiced all the time and it's celebrated. But the bulls actually themselves are celebrated too, which is why you see them all over the walls.
Okay.
Imagine being the contractor that had to bid this place out. You could have really screwed up on the materials, you know? Like, by tons of bricks and mortar and detail. There's a lot of deets on this place. Details at the wazoo. You know, I don't even know what wazoo is, but this place has got plenty of them. Pretty cool. Coming back tomorrow to see it in the daylight.
Non l'ho sentita, quello l'ha vista, non l'ha vista proprio, no. Renato non l'ha vista.
Hey there, so if you come to Seville, I definitely and highly recommend the Real Alcázar. This is actually a quiet corner, which makes it really interesting because with so many tourists, you can still find a quiet place, maybe bring a picnic, or you could even, I don't know, bring a blanket, lay down, take a nap. Entrance was, after this little fee they charge, it was €14.50, so not bad at all. And massive complex, really pretty stuff to see.
Non l'ho sentita, quello l'ha vista, non l'ha vista proprio, no. Renato non l'ha vista.
Here at Las Setas, I believe that's how you say this, it is the largest wooden structure in the world. It is pretty large, I would say. It was designed to look like mushroom spores. mushroom from the bottom. It's pretty epic. Alright, so the sun is finally out today after a couple days of rain, so that is super nice. And I've booked a food tour, and although I've had a lot of awesome tapas already, I am really excited. I hear that this guide gives really good historical facts and details, so I'm kind of in it for that more than anything, and to get pointed out some like cool local places to go. So should be a good time. Alright, I met up with the tour guide. Super cool. He's already given us tons of awesome advice. This is where we're at. Here's the tour people. I'm lagging in the back because that's how I roll in groups. But really looking forward to it. I've already had some delicious tapas, but he's already told us so much cool stuff, even about this bridge, the river, and the neighborhood. So we're going into Triana right now. That's kind of a more local spot, less touristic, a lot of history, and I found out why it smells like cotton candy around here. It is because all the churro people cooking churros, which I haven't had. They look delicious. You dip them in a cup of chocolate. Maybe I should get on board with that. Maybe we'll have one today. Who knows?
This and this one are the same. You start with this one. The second one, the one with the egg on top. The third, this one. Special one at the end. All of you to share. Huh? Yeah, it's
Super épicé ça.
Non, c'est le plus fort en termes de goût, donc je pense que c'est bizarre.
But if you don't add any salt, if you don't add anything, you pipe the blood to a mold, a bricks mold, and it gets coagulated in that mold. Looks like a gelatin. Okay? Like, I mean, Bob was saying, no, about that texture. No, it looks like gelatin. You go to the supermarket, you go to the butcher, and you can buy it super easily. How you cook it? Hot, olive oil, garlic. And toast the garlic. Cut the onions in julienne, long slices, and caramelize. I'll give you another example.
Our awesome guide just taught us about coagulated
south of Spain, in
pig
this part
blood,
of
which
Spain,
we
we're close
just
to
ate,
Cadiz.
and I just showed
Okay.
you in that
We,
last little clip.
We eat pigs like we
Kind of
eat
cool you
tunas.
ordered that, because I certainly never would have.
Pigs are like the
It
main
was
animal
interesting.
protein.
Harina sí tengo. Harina.
Triana Market. Okay, we just left that. At the very beginning of the tour, I told you, like, in this part of the Triana, once the sailors and gypsies came here, there was like nothing. It was plenty of land for them to do whatever they liked, and also a little fortress. That fortress used to be located in the Triana Market. Okay, the Muslims built that fortress.
Going to jump in this confessional real quick. I've got a couple things I need to get off my chest, so here I go. Check it out, this is so cool. Right behind me, it's the tomb of Christopher Columbus, a fellow sailor who, from what I understand, accomplished a bit more than me in his career than I certainly did. I doubt he's in there. Well, I straight up just experienced some what I call travel magic, when you are walking around and turn a corner and next thing you know you're involved in something that you know nothing about, but it's quite beautiful and impressive. And wow, that was I know that those go on, obviously Christian, Catholic, but powerful. Honestly, kind of brought some emotions. There's just so much going on with that. What a cool thing to experience. I just went for an after walk meal and let the travel magic ensue. It is just what happens when you're an explorer. So that was unbelievably incredible. Glad I got to see it. All right, well, it's my last day in Seville. Spent 4 days here, got to explore all over the place. It was a lovely town. The amount of history here is pretty extreme. The architecture here is out of control, and it's a gastronomic wonderland. If you like Spanish food and exploring their traditional dishes and all they have to offer here. Beautiful parks, really cool place. Highly suggest it. Thank you for traveling along with me, and I hope you come to Seville yourself and kind of make your own opinion. I think that's kind of what travel is all about, but I hope this kind of tipped you off on some cool places to go and maybe helped you make that little jump to travel over here and see what it's all about. So, time for me to check out. Thanks for being here. Thanks for traveling along. See you next time.